everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Jasmine. I had to crop down for a second because I'm going to record everything, but I wanted you guys to see me as well. I'm going to make an egg, chicken breast, buffalo, deli meat, and potato breakfast sandwich. So, and you guys hear my kids in the background, so go ahead, see how I make my recipe, and then watch me mukbang it out. Look how good they're looking. You guys, unfortunately, I didn't have pepper. Usually I would put a lot of pepper, but it's going to be good still because I'm going to put it inside of my sandwich. So it's going to be good. And pepper jack cheese. Ready? Ready? Ready for the final piece? Ba-bam! Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I already said it earlier, but I'm Jasmine. If you're new here, hit that red button. If you're not new here, what's up? You guys are gonna be hearing my kids in the background like always. So you guys seen what I just made. It has potatoes, eggs, pepper jack cheese, mayo on a toasted bread, some chips right here. This is Carolina's Mexican salsa. Oh my God, guys, it's my favorite salsa ever. Yesterday we went to Carolina's and we ate there. Well, my fiance got it after work and we actually ate home, but it was bomb. I have tapatio inside of here, but I totally forgot about this sauce, so let's try it with this sauce first. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Mom. What? My daughter's right here, guys. I'm feeding her too. That is so good. Oh my God. Alright guys, so today was gonna be story time. I never have story times, but you know what? Everybody has story times except for me. So, I'm bringing it your guys' way. So, I'm gonna tell you guys the most crazy experiences I've ever witnessed or heard. So, first story is it was in this apartment. We had barely moved in, so it was like 2.5 to 3 years ago. It was a late night. Me and my fiance were chilling on our balcony. We were hanging out on the balcony, just relaxing. It's so peace and quiet. And we live in front of like a big church. So it's like completely empty, completely silent. No one anywhere near. We're sitting there and we're talking. And out of nowhere, I hear a girl like right there in the church area. And she's screaming from the top of her lungs. She's screaming, "Somebody help me!" And it wasn't just "somebody help me," it was "somebody help me!" Like it was like that type of scream, you know? So my heart started pounding and I was like, oh my God, what do we do? And it's not like I could have left the house and hopped in the car to go see what was going on. Because one, by the time I went down there, nothing was probably already there and I didn't know exactly where the location was at. And two, my kids were sleeping. And I was like, I told my fiance, I was like, should I call the cops? Like, what do I do? I feel so bad, you know? But what am I going to do? Call the cops and be like, hey, somebody just screamed. Can somebody help me? You know, so I always think about that girl till this day. I always wonder if somebody took her or what the case was. So that was one. This one's a little bit more crazier. So it was late at night. These are all like kind of late at nights. It was late at night. Me and my fiance and the kids were going to Burger King. And we stopped at an intersection. So it was a 4-way. We stopped at an intersection going north. We were going to go turn left. So we're here at the red light. Here's the crosswalk. Out of nowhere, some girl comes walking like, you know, drunk across the sidewalk, and she's by herself. And she gets to the middle of the crosswalk and she starts going into the street. So she starts walking diagonal into the street, and these cars are about to start coming because the light's about to start turning green. So she's in the middle of the road at this point. I'm still at the red light waiting to turn left. She's in front of us. The light turns green for the people going this way, and she's right here. The cars, they come. There's 3 cars. They line up. They stop. They don't pass her. They don't honk at her. They don't do anything. They stop. One of those cars, a guy gets out and he yells her name. But at this point, I personally don't think he knew her. I think he was some random guy who's seen a drunk girl and seen he had a chance to take advantage of her. So this guy got out of his car. He yelled her name. She didn't go or anything. She was like still trying to walk. He gets out of his car. He runs up to her. He gets his hands and he puts them around her face. And the second he did that, she kind of fainted to the ground. So in my head, I'm like, did this guy have something that he put around her mouth that made her faint? Because yeah, she was drunk, but she was like walking pretty good, but she was still like tumbling, you know? She wasn't to the point where she was falling. And right when that guy grabbed her, she all of a sudden fell. So I was like, oh my God, what the heck? So he was like dragging her and threw her in the back seat. So at this point, I'm freaking out. I'm like, babe, oh my God, like, what the heck? He's like, we have the kids. We can't be following them, this and that. So this car passes me and Jonathan as we're still in the red light. And she goes towards that car, the guy that grabbed the girl. And she's like saying, like, you don't know her. He's like, yeah, I do. I know her. And she's like, well, wait till the cops come. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And he didn't want to wait because I really don't think he knew her. And I really don't think he knew her. And I know that other car didn't think so either. That's why she was trying to stop him and tell him, like, if you really know her, wait till the cops get here. And this guy literally had her in the car already with the door shut. And he took off. He took off with her. So technically, he really didn't know her. Because if he knew her, he wouldn't have a problem with waiting with the cops to come to clarify that he really does know her, you know? So they took off, and that lady that was trying to stop him, she actually followed him. She followed him, and I wanted to go so bad, but we had my kids, and you know, we had to be responsible and just look the other way. But the only reason why I was okay with looking the other way, because I knew someone else seen, and she followed him, you know? If I wouldn't have seen that, I would have made my fiance followed him, and I would have called the cops. Just to be on the safe side, because there's been times where I've seen things, and I've called the cops on people. Like, when I was younger, I lived in my parents' house. And there was a group of guys got out of a truck and they went to go like TP someone's house. I didn't know what they were doing at first. I just seen it was late at night. I was young. I seen a group of guys come out of a truck. So I was like paranoid. So I called the cops. I made it anonymous, or however you say it, anonymous. Yeah. And they didn't get caught or nothing because it was too late. Oh, and also, so I always think about that girl. I always think about the girl that screamed, somebody help me. And then another one. What was the other one? I forgot. Oh yeah. So when we were younger, back in the day, like 2000, like freaking 5 or something like that. Me, my mom and sister would actually walk everywhere. And my dad would always be working, and we like to go to stores and stuff, so we would walk. And one day we were at a bus stop, and there was this girl. She was walking by herself. She was a young girl. She was wearing a crop top, showing all her stomach, and she was walking towards the bus stop by us. And she sat there, and a van comes and pulls up next to us and asks that girl if she needs a ride. And she says no, and he basically tells her to get in. So she freaks out at this point, and she crosses the street, and then he follows her that way, and then she crosses back against the bus stop and actually gets on the bus with us when the bus gets there. And we took it down, like closer to our house, and we got off. She actually got off the same stop as we did, but we lived this way, and she lived this way. And I feel like instead of her being smart and like staying at a store and calling someone or something, this girl literally at night went walking in a neighborhood by herself, as this guy literally followed the bus, followed her, and basically drove in the neighborhood with her. So I always think about these girls. Sorry, I had to clean some storage out, but I always think of these girls all the time till this day, and I just always wonder if they're okay or like what really happened, you know?
But that was my story.
Time, you guys. And I'm gonna take one more bite, and then I am done. To you guys, that might not be anything like crazy, but to me, I have virgin ears and eyes, so it was pretty crazy to me. Okay, guys. If you guys enjoy this video and you guys want more story times, or if you guys have any requested videos, let me know down below. Tell mommies.
Mom.
What? Say hi, everybody.
Bye.
Say like.
Bye.
Say comment.
Bye.
And subscribe.
Like a comment.
Bye. Come here, Jeremiah. You want to say hi?
Yeah.
Come here.
Bye.
Hold on, mommies. Hold on. Brother first. Oh, yeah. Say like, comment, and subscribe.
Bye.
You guys, they still have bed here.
Bye.
Subscribe. Say subscribe to my mommy's channel.
Bye.
Okay. Alright guys, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment down below, share me out to whatever you can, and I'll see you guys on my next video. Bye.
Bye.